Yes, lovely.
Good day, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please try this. A channel motivated to share knowledge, a channel that loves you. And it's me, your boy Pindeni, and I'm pleased to join you as we are continuing on our game dev series. This is my first indie game using Armory3D, and I'm excited. On the previous video, we managed to model the sea monster, and you can see it's right there on my screen. So today what I'm going to do is to rig it. Rigging is very important so that we prepare to animate it in the game, so that we have some motion and what. Before I begin on the rigging, I humbly ask you to subscribe if you are new, like and share my videos. So let's do this. So we left off here. As you can see, we have the sea monster, and it's very happy. Now we need to add some bones, some armature bones, so that it can have some motion and poses and whatever, so that we animate it. To those who don't know what rigging is the process of adding armature bones to a mesh so that we can animate it. So that's what we are going to be doing. So I've just come out of the camera view, and I'm just trying to find some view that is okay. Or let's go into the front orthographic. So I'm pressed 1 to go into the front orthographic view. And as you can see, my sea monster is not at the center there where the cursor is. So I need to do some snapping. So let's do the snapping. Let's go on object, snap. Okay, is it selected? I have to select it first. Okay, object, snap, and it's what? Selection to cursor. Exactly. Now it is right at the center. Selection to cursor. It is right at the center. Now let's begin. So I'm just going to go into solid view. So let's go solid Z and go into solid. And now we can now add our armature bones. We are now rigging. So Shift A, and what we are going to do is add, where is it? Armature. Okay, here, armature. And then I'm sure I'm not seeing anything. The reason being that I want it to be in front. So let's go here where it says data, and let's go into viewport display, and let's go where it says in front here. Right, this is our bone. It is a bone. So now what we need to do with this bone is just align it with our mesh. So I'm going to go GX so that I come right at the center. I go right orthographic. Oh, Mr. Virus, you're distracting me. GY so that you move. And then let me bring the camera there so that we can see. Okay, so we need to align this bone with our mesh. So I'm going to go GY, and then I come somewhere there. And I need to rotate it in the x-axis so that it aligns with our mesh well, so that we don't confuse the 3D software. Then I go GZ, Mr. Bone, come here, RX, so that you align a little better, GY, right somewhere there. I'm sure it will work. Let me just RX it a little. Right, so this is our bone, and what I want to do with this bone is I would like to, let me go into the front orthographic. I would like to have the rib bone here, the arm bone, hand bone, until I reach the spanner fingers. Yes, the spanner fingers. So I'm going to subdivide this guy here. So with him selected, I'm going to press tab, select the bone, right click, subdivide. I want to subdivide it 3 times so that it matches the hands, the hand layer of our monster. So I go again, subdivide. Oh no, that's too much. Control Z. I need to select one bone, subdivide. So there are now 3. Now let me zoom in so that we now align well. I would like this bone to go GZ a little somewhere there, so that we can extrude the bones outside. And then I want this one to go GZ up, a little up, so that it comes somewhere there. Then I'm just going to zoom in a little down, GZ, go a little down there. Lovely. Now it's time for the extruding. So the bone which is going to come here is a small rib bone. So I'm just going to go EX so that we have this ribbon. And then I'm going to do the same. Okay, let me just go into the right orthographic so that we RZ it so that it aligns with our mesh well. We don't want to confuse our 3D software. GZ, GX. Let me go in the top view so that I see if it is aligning well. RZ, somewhere there. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure the ribbon is okay. I'm sure it's okay, right? So what I'm going to do, going to the front orthographic, EX, and then this is the arm bone. It's coming from that ribbon going all the way through the arm. Let's go into the right orthographic, RZ it so that it aligns well with our mesh, GZ it so that it comes somewhere here. Is it aligned well? Top view. I think it's okay. There's just a little problem with this ball here, so let me go RZ so that okay, it's GY so that it goes a little back so that we don't we align it so that we align it well with our mesh. That's the purpose. Okay, front orthographic, let's continue. Okay, I need the right orthographic here so that I extrude EY so that we reach somewhere here. Remember, this hand has those spanner fingers, which I said are very useful each time we want our sea monster to hold a pitchfork. I mean, this is the devil. This is the villain of the whole game. It needs a pitchfork, and which devil doesn't have a pitchfork? I don't know. Certainly not for this game. This one should have a pitchfork. So let's go on RZ so that we align with the arm well. We don't want to confuse our 3D software. RZ. Right, top view. Okay, I'm missing. Need to go right at the center here. And then GY a little so that you reach there. RZ so that you turn there. I'm sure we got it. Now we need to extrude some bones for the spanner finger so that they work. And I'm sure Armory3D supports amateur animations. I read so. So that is good for me. So now EX, I need a small bone here. Let me zoom in so that I see. Oh, I didn't. Okay, let's go top view and then zoom in so that we see the little bone. Right, I'm sure I'm right at the arm. So let's go EX again to the other side. RZ. Okay, did I hold the bone? Okay, RZ so that it comes, okay, GY so that it comes a little there. I'm seeing two bones here. I think I need to delete one of the bones. Okay, I don't know, maybe it double extruded. RZ GY RZ, right, and then I select this bone GY. Right, I'm sure the small bones are okay. Let's go on the right orthographic so that we align them well. So small bone, go GZ a little here. Small bone, the other side. Can I get you? Yes, GZ. Right, lovely. So now we are now extruding the finger bones. So EY, GX, like so, and then we go EY, GX, GY so that it goes back a little. Orthographic, okay, so GZ so that you align well, GY, come back a little, GZ. Right, I'm sure it's aligned well. Did I miss something? Hopefully not. Okay, we'll see when we are testing. If we do this improperly, what is going to happen is the mesh will not move each time we move the armature. So we will see. Now let's go for the other hands. Right, this guy has 6 hands. Woo! Tight. EX, the ribbon that comes here. Right, orthographic view. RZ, so that it aligns somewhere there. GZ. Right, so now I'm just going to go in the top view so that we see. By the way, I need to, why we no longer need you here. Right, so let's go RZ. Right, GZ, so that you align there. Right, I don't know, orthographic. Okay, we'll see. So now the arm bone, EYEX, GZ, right, orthographic, RZ, so that you come somewhere there, Mr. Armbone. And up, okay, so that we go GXLE2, GY, right. I'm sure it aligns with our mesh well. Okay, GZLE2 here. So which means this one is a problem a little. GZ up. Right, lovely. Now, we are now going on the hand bone. So we go E, Y, GZ, front orthographic, RZ, right. Lovely. I'm sure we are aligned well. The other arm, come here, boy, EX. So this is the rib bone. It ends here. And then RZ, GZ. Okay, front orthographic. EX, the arm bone for the other hand. GZ. Okay, RZ. I don't know how many times I'm saying GZ, RZ, GX, GY. That's the life of a modeler or an animator, I'm sure. Your head will just be spinning the GZ, RZ, GZ, RZ. Lovely, I enjoy this. So let's go EY, extrude the bone, GZ, align it well with this mesh. And okay, let's go in the orthographic RZ so that you align somewhere here with the mesh. I hope the hands and arms are okay. Now, what I want to do, I want to save some work so that the other side I can use the Symmetrize tool in Blender. So I need to name these bones. This one, and then I come here where it says bone, and here is the bone name, bone 003. So we want to say rib. Rib, we want a naming method that doesn't confuse us. So it's the rib, first layer of the hands, and it's the left side of our mesh, right? This one, same naming method, rib, second layer of the hands, underscore L, the left side. And then the other one is rib 3 underscore L. Right, lovely. Then we go on this one. This one is our hands. Hands, first layer underscore L. This one, hands. Okay, it's the second layer underscore left. This bone here, we will call it hands 3 underscore L. I think I was calling this one arm, right? Okay, I may have changed the naming. Okay, so this now is the hand bone, and this one we call it the arm bone. As long as it makes sense. As long as it makes sense. So this one is the arm first layer underscore L. Let's go on the other one. Arm. This is what the second layer underscore L. This one is the arm 3 underscore L. So I'm sure that is done. Now there's this one here, the spanner hand. The spanner hand. So I'll take this little one here. We will call it, what do we call it? I will just call it the small bone, okay? So small, right? Doesn't have layers, but it is at the left side of this hand. So I'll just call it small L. Oh, is that the right hand side, right? Okay, it's at the right hand side. Small r underscore left. We'll do the same thing for this one. Small left underscore left. I'm sure that's okay. Now, this is the finger bone. Finger, we'll call it it's at the right hand side, right? Finger R underscore L, left side of the hand. And this one will be the finger left underscore left. Lovely. I'm sure we have named all these bones. We're just trying to save some work so that we don't go ahead and just do GX, GY on the other head, on the other side. So I hope it will work. The symmetrize tool will work. Let's continue. I'll show you now when we apply the symmetrize tool. So I'm going to press 1 now. Okay, let's go into the right orthographic. Now we need this bone. I'm sure we're in edit mode. What we want to do now is to put bones for the tail. So let's go GY, GX, GY, okay, here. So can I zoom out a little so that I see? Let's go EY. Okay, we put a bone here. EY again, it's for all the way up there. Then we go GZ, GY, GZ. Then we put another small bone EY somewhere there. Then we go EY, the bigger Y, somewhere there. GZ, GY, okay, GY, come back a little. So you need to align a little GZ-ish, okay? And then we now have a bone for the small tail. So EY, GZ. Right, that is done. Now I want the head, okay, so let's go. Right, I get this head now. So we go EZ. This is the head bone. It will control the head. Okay, front orthographic so that we move this one a little GZ-ish. Right. I think we've rigged most of our mesh. Now what we want to do is apply the symmetrize tool. So the symmetrize tool just works. Remember when we were saying underscore L, it will invert and know that the other bones belong to the other side. So I'm going to press A to select everything. Right click, find symmetrize, and I'm sure it did a good job. Let's see. Okay, so you see the bones on the left side have been automatically added on the right side, saving me some work. I'm excited. So I'm sure we've completed the rigging process. Now we need to go on the parenting. So I'm going to come out of edit mode by pressing tab so that I go in the object mode. I'm sure everything is fine. And now for the parenting, what we will do is select the mesh, and then we'll shift select the armature, and then we'll go Control P, and then we'll find, because it will ask us set parent to, and we'll say armature deform, with automatic weights. So what we are going to do now is test if everything is okay. We come here from object mode all the way to pose mode. And then I'm going to select the head first to test RX born. Yes, I am the sea monster. I'm the one who has unleashed viruses across the world. Yeah, you can see now we can animate. That's now the use of the rig. So I'm going to Control Z. Let's test the tail. RX. Yes. Okay, it's RZ. Okay, fine. Let's go Control Z. Let's go RX now. Yes, my tail is moving. It means danger for humanity. Woo! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Control Z. So let me go into the rendered mode. So thank you guys for watching, and we have now added a rig to our sea monster, which means when I'm going on the next stage of creating a story, animating a story, this rig will be important. It will be the one I'll be using to do some animations. Say we want it to throw bullets while it's moving its arms. We just play with the bones. So thank you very much for watching. If you are new, please remember to subscribe and also like and share my videos. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.